Hey everyone, it's your boy Philly. Today we're going to be talking about how to properly count calories from a person that's been doing it for over 8 to 10 years. I feel really old saying that. From as a person that's been studying nutrition for 4 to 5 years now, and as a person that's also been trying to gain some muscle, as an athlete, as a bodybuilder that I've been trying to do a whole bunch of things. But tracking my calories helps with progress. So the best way to track your progress is by tracking calories if you want to gain or lose weight. So we're going to be talking about different types of apps you can use, or the apps that I use, and I'm going to show you how to customize it to whatever goal that you have, and how it can make it a habitual lifestyle instead of just tracking it for like 4 or 5 weeks and just getting it over with. So let's get started into the video. So to get started on this video, the first thing we're going to do is consider our complete beginners. So as a complete beginner, the first thing you want to do in order to make a habit sustainable is make sure it's easy as possible, because if it's hard, you're going to have a little bit of willpower to do it the first 2, 3, 4 times, but then after that it's not going to be sustainable at all, so you're going to obviously not do it. So we want to make sure you keep tracking your calories or whatever you're tracking in order to make it sustainable. This works for anything at all, any new habits you want to introduce to yourself. So in order to do that, we can start using apps. Apps are very useful for beginners, even for pros, to be honest. So it like estimates all the things that you need and everything, and I'm gonna later on in the video I'm gonna show you what the best apps are, which is the app that I use. I've been using it for over like 5 to 6 years. So we'll get into that later into the video, but now let me let you know 3 major things you want to know right before considering counting calories. Alright, thing to know number 1 is that you're never going to know how much calories you're exactly going to need. So estimations are based on 200, 300, 400 calories plus or minus. Even the apps that you're going to use are going to estimate the total amount of calories you're going to get. I'm going to teach you a way how to get a closer estimate to what your daily consumption is. So for example, if I say if you calculate 3-4 weeks later, you're going to calculate your maintenance calories as 3,000 calories. That still fluctuates 2 weeks down the line based on your activity level, because you don't do exactly the same thing. You don't walk the exact same amount every day. So consider that. And number 2, an average person, well, male, female, I don't know, there's a lot of things considered, consumes about 2,000 calories. This is just based on raw data. This is just like so average. So if you have no clue about how many calories to start with, whatever, an average person that does not do anything is told to consume about 2,000 calories. Things to know number 2. And then thing to know number 3 is that this is not gonna happen in 2 weeks. So if you think you're gonna know your maintenance calories exactly in a week and a half from today, you got it wrong. You gotta be more sustainable than that. So now that we have that done, over with, let's get right into the meat portion of what we're gonna be talking about today. First question everyone asks is, how do I know what my maintenance calories is? So do I start off at $2,500? What am I saying? Do I start off at 2,500 calories, 3,000 calories, 2,000 calories? Where do you start, and where do you start fluctuating? So the first thing you're gonna wanna do is don't change anything in your diet and just record it and just track it. And on average, just do a 3-day tracking without changing anything in your diet and see how much you usually consume. So if you just took a 3-day average, that will tell you an average of what your daily consumption will be. So for instance, the app that I use is, well, MyFitness. So MyFitness, I've been using this for a while. As you can see here, if I go to progress and I scroll all the way down, I've been using this app for about, at the bottom you see here, it's 2017. Technically, to be honest with you, I've been using this for such a long time, way before 2017. It's just that I've been switching emails, and then it just happened to can't retrieve my previous progresses, and I can't like put them all together. Anyways, to See that I've changed, if you see at the top here, that I've changed about 15 pounds, and you can take pictures, and every week you can add your measurements, and it builds you a nice graph to see how you've changed throughout the years. I've had down, up, down, down, up, down, up, whatever. It's kind of nice to see as well after a certain amount of time. And then in order to adjust your calories to your specific needs, so for example, I can go to more, and then you don't have to use the premium, because when you have premium, it lets you access all those specifics, so you can exactly do how much calories you want, and then you can exactly put in how much carbs, how much protein, all that you need. But you can technically do that if you're not on the premium too. So as you can see here, this is my profile. You just have to go to goals, and then it tells you your current weight, your goal weight, how much you want to weekly gain. I think 0.5 is too much, to be honest with you. But that's the lowest I can gain weight to make it gain weight. And in order to do that, if I say maintain, just the calorie fluctuations are really high or really low, the exaggerations are really high. So you want to make sure that you don't go too high or you don't go too low. The max you want to go is from your maintenance is 500, and the lowest you want to go if you want to lose weight is less, like negative 500. So in order to know what the maintenance is though, you gotta go to the activity level, and then you choose how active you are. To be honest with you, I'm very active, but I don't choose very active because and I say gain weight, so the estimations that I have over exaggerates for me to gain 0.5 pounds when I'm very active, and the protein, the carbohydrate, like the percentages it gives you is very bad. So I'll show you how to adjust that in a second, but for now you can just say like lightly active, or if you're not very active at all, just say not very active. And then to start from that, you can, instead of saying gaining or losing weight, you can just say maintain, and then from there you can see what it takes for you to maintain, and then you can proceed to gaining or losing weight. So in order to adjust how much you need, so you go to carbs or whatever, you can't adjust the calories, but you can adjust the protein, carbs, and fats. By adjusting the protein, carbs, and fat, it indirectly adjusts the calories. So for example, for everyone, this is key point, very key point. You want to start off by adjusting the protein. So even if you want to gain muscle, obviously you need to take in as much as protein as you can, minimum 1 pound per gram. If you want to lose weight, very key, protein. People do not consider this, but because if you're not taking enough protein, you're going to lose a lot of muscle mass in the process of losing weight. So you want to keep that protein high. So if you're 170, so we're just going to use me as an example, and I am 170 pounds, 77, whatever, and then I'm going to go adjust the protein to 177, and then you will see the carbohydrates and the fats will recalibrate themselves, and then the calories will calibrate themselves again. And then if you're trying to gain muscle, you want to make sure the carbs are as close to 50% and the fats are as close to 30%. You can adjust this. This doesn't, obviously if you're very active, you want to keep the carbs high, the fats low if you want to stay lean. And then if you're trying to lose weight again, you want to keep the carbs low. Key points, key summary points is start with the protein, 1 pound per gram of body weight, and then proceed with the carbs. If you're trying to lose weight, just go way down that whatever it estimates for you, so about like less than 40%, and then same with the fat, do not exceed more than 25-30% if you're trying to lose or gain weight. So, and you also need fats, so don't cut down all the fats, which is possibly hard to maintain. You want to make this lifestyle easier. So that's done, out the way. This is the best app I use. This is how I count my calories. I'm probably gonna readjust all of this for the example that I used later on. I was hungry. All right, let's talk about why this app is very easy in the first place. So I grabbed this yogurt right here. The point is that when you're using this app, people think you're gonna have to put in your calories, you're gonna have to put in the carbs, you're gonna have to put in the protein, and in order to do all of that, and then you have to do that for every meal. Technically not. to be honest, you can search up the restaurant, whatever you're going to, and then they will have it uploaded on the MyFitness and then you can just see how much you ate. So you can eat half a portion, a full portion, whatever. So all you need to do is search and say add. And if you're eating like foods like this at home, for example, we have the app. I'll show you how to do it. So we have the screen right here. You just press scan barcode, and then, well, this is my setup if you're wondering. Got my laptop here, got the dog right there, and you scan the barcode right here, and then it shows up. Right, that it shows up. All you need to do is click check right on the top corner right here, and then you're all done. And it's all added to your breakfast. So you just have to do this all foods that you eat. To be honest, it is easy as possible. All you need to do is pick up your phone and scan the camera or the barcode, the grocery store barcode. I really hope this video was helpful. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And if you have any other comments, or if this is not clear at all, just put a comment down below, and I'll try to answer all the questions as possibly that I can. And if you actually having difficulty with the app too, just let me know down in the comment down below, and I'll help you out. So, and follow me at East Philly on Instagram. So I hope to see you there too. Right? Okay.